All right, and we're back with another game. Let's see what we got here. So we have Way of the Goat, which is always pretty helpful, and then Caravan as the main draw. Um, yeah, this looks pretty exciting. What are things that we can do here? Any combinations that we can take advantage of? Doesn't seem immediate to me. Seems like we are interested in buying two actions probably right off the bat, just in hopes of goading both of them, is my thought. Trade route doesn't seem to be that useful to me. Seems like other actions can trash as well. I'm gonna take a camel train here because like my sole purpose in buying right now is just like to acquire actions. Here I'm going to play the caravan, and then play the camel train as a goat. Gonna take a native village here. The other alternative could be pursuing, but doesn't seem that helpful to me. And I think having one village in the deck will allow for some camel action to progress easier. Same thing here. And then here we're going to take another camel train. Camel trains also allow us to acquire gold, which is always helpful, which is helpful this game. And then here, yeah, gonna keep goading. Tempted to take a cobbler as well, but let me think about this. So our options here are that we could just like put a card, set aside a card for native village, which would essentially make the next native village play a drawing when we put it into our hand. And then we can buy a cobbler, but the alternative here is just trashing and then using the camel train's next hand is my thought. I actually think I'm going to take a cobbler here and set aside, mostly because I also realized that we have two camel trains in the next draw, and I was hoping for the opportunity to get rid of one of them, and that unfortunately didn't happen. So we're just going to have to keep playing as usual. Great, found a cobbler. And then here we're going to, I think pick it up, and then I think tempted to go here. My opponent has a cobbler now. I'm gonna play a goat here, native village, and then cobbler. And camel trains can actually gain cobblers, it seems like, so that's pretty awesome. Caravan, take this. I think the last card's a native village. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Gonna play this, and then one thing we have to be on the lookout for is that we might actually, so we're just gonna like pile out the caravans here. What I was gonna say was that we want to be careful of we do want to hit gold. We want to be able to buy our gold at some point, so that is something that we need to be careful of, like not trashing all our coppers is what I meant there. Set aside, and then we're gonna pick it up. And who knows, we may have already reached that stage where it's too late for us. So we're gonna set aside here, and then we're just going to exile one of these and then take it right away. And yeah, I think we do want to be greedy here. We do want to just like, I think the alternative would have been to exile a market or another gold in anticipation of that. But I don't think that's the best path forward. I think we do want to just like acquire more golds. Our opponent definitely has, I think, has an edge on trashing coppers. I think they've trashed 3 to our 2, I believe, but we have more caravans, so that's in our favor. Awesome. So now we hit 6, and our options are that we can exile more golds, and then acquire them, I think. What did our opponent buy? Gold, silver. Yeah, we're just gonna take on all the golds here. And here, I think what interests me is a trade route. I don't think we have a source of plus buy yet, right? Yeah, we didn't get a plus buy like our opponent did. And with trade route now, our opponent activated or bought a province, so the trade route is now +1 coin as well. Gonna buy all these caravans first, and then set one aside, and then trash a copper, and then we're also gonna, I think, pursue. We're gonna pursue for caravans, and then we're gonna buy a province as well. And having the caravan edge, I personally find it very important because having just more cards just decreases the variance of missing, is my thought on things. So always pretty awesome. I'm gonna set more things aside, I think. Hold on, so we're only playing one caravan. I think we actually want to pick up here because there's a chance we might not see our last native village. And so, and then on top of that, we can use these as the trash, I think, is my thought. And then we're going to buy a province, and then we're going to play a cobbler. So yeah, we have 2 caravans and a cobbler out there. So has our opponent played a trade route yet? Okay. And then what do we want here? So I think our options are we can grab the estate, or we can grab a trade route. So I think we have a trade route coming up soon. Yeah, the trade routes, we're guaranteed to find the trade route. And so I think actually taking an estate here would be helpful. Right, and then we're going to, let's see now, set a card aside. And then we're going to trash this big guy, and then have to take this. And then now the question is whether we want to pursue or acquire something else. So I think we're just going to pursue for gold is what we truly want here. And unfortunately, yeah, that was an unfortunate result where we discarded a number of the cards that we wanted here, but that's all right. And our opponent goes for it, which makes sense. And yeah, we hit actually, so that's the game. And yeah, I think what gave us the edge here was definitely the caravan split. Caravans just allow us to have more cards, and trashing coppers in this kind of game. Coppers are like what we start out with, and they are a source of money, and so having more of them in your hand isn't a negative thing. And so even though we were a bit behind on trashing, the caravan split, allowing us to access more cards, yeah, I think won us this game, on top of being player 1, of course. But yeah.